Atlanta Birth Center is a sanctuary that nurtures the lives of people and their families by providing a continuum of family-centered, equitable, and holistic care surrounding the childbearing experience. We have a vision of a community where birth is embraced as the most fundamental part of a conscious and connected human experience, where individual voices are heard and medical intervention is a necessary exception, not the norm. Atlanta Birth Center is now one of 3 freestanding facilities for birth in the state of Georgia, one of almost 400 across the country, that is built on a model of care grounded in midwifery and in wellness. They've been in existence for several decades and have a track record of improved outcomes for mothers and babies. They focus on providing this service to families that are healthy and low risk, and it is separate and different from a hospital. I strongly believe in my heart that every community needs a birth center. When you look at the history of birth centers and the research supporting the improved outcomes, we need to value this model. We know, even with our own experience in Atlanta, that we have consistently shown better outcomes than what our community had before the birth center existed. So I have no doubt that this is something that needs to not only exist but also expand so more families have access to this model of care.
I've been a midwife for 48 years. I've always practiced in believing in women's ability to have a baby, and I wanted there to be an option where women could feel supported. To me, the beauty of technology is that you use it when you need it, but otherwise, you just monitor a baby. The baby dictates everything as far as a woman in labor goes, and then you just let her body do it because her body knows how to do it perfectly.
At Atlanta Birth Center, we have 3 birth suites, and they create that space of that sanctuary where someone really can let that process of labor and birth evolve as it was meant to evolve, with the supports in place to help them cope with that process. So each of the rooms has a queen-size bed, enough for the whole family to cuddle in and support that mother, support that newborn. There are large birth tubs in all of the rooms, showers. We encourage people to labor in any and all positions that feel right for them.
I feel like a whole person here. I get to know my midwives, they get to know me. I'm able to come be honest about where I'm at in my health journey, my pregnancy. Again, I'm not seen as a number on a scale. I'm able to advocate for myself and what I need to feel healthy and supported and empowered. And I feel believed in. And I managed to have 2 beautiful births because of that. The birth center is a place that I feel strong at, and it's my favorite part about it. I get to keep coming back and feeling that way.
So Atlanta Birth Center is a midwifery-run freestanding birth clinic. You get your prenatal care there all the way up to delivering your baby inside of our birth center. We also see moms for well women visits, and there are a lot of other services that we offer at the birth center. We have a partnership where we train many midwives here and nursing students, and so funding dollars go to not only the programs but also going to educate other midwives and other nurses in this community. So donating to the Atlanta Birth Center would provide an opportunity to grow.
Atlanta Birth Center is a freestanding, out-of-hospital option for families in the state of Georgia, actually and beyond, because we draw families from all over, Alabama, Tennessee, North Georgia, South Georgia, and we're a place of freedom and hope for families looking for an alternative option for birth. The maternal mortality rates for Black women especially is pretty dismal, and we would consider it a public health crisis.
We had a beautiful experience here at the Atlanta Birth Center. We felt like this was going to be our home when we were going to have our next baby, and it was, and so we were very thankful for that. What makes Atlanta Birthing Center so unique is the community piece, but there's also built-in education and just support throughout the entire course, from prenatal care to postnatal care, and it's just very comprehensive. So we were very, very thankful to be a part of the Atlanta Birthing Center and just the journey, and it was beautiful.
You know, it was probably one of the best decisions we had made.
Monetarily, they can support because it's always a struggle to support and maintain a facility of this nature.
The community needs a birth center. We need a birth center that's going to continue to thrive and to be in existence for generations. So my daughters have a place like Atlanta Birth Center to choose to birth their children.